Hi, how are you? This is Bay of Korea. I'd like to talk about the way to future of lighting, smart lighting. I'd like to talk about urban and technology and social and people. It's a kind of sharing and discussion on the development direction of smart lighting in cities and the changes in technological and social demand for urban lighting. I will focus more on the basic of urban lighting. It's a collection of our daily lives expressed by mask and the social distancing and where we never experienced before. Why do we call post-COVID-19 social pattern as a new normal? Wearing mask is social distancing that I don't like it. We still keep social distancing. I'm afraid that we may have what is called out of sight, out of mind. Our kids on picnic, they are very happy. Face-to-face chat after lunch, walking on the street, cheering for baseball games, enjoy live festival in nighttime, shopping at flea markets on weekends. Do you think that this is all normal? Well, I can say that this is our normal that we all deserve to enjoy. Let me show you two photos of Seoul City Hall subway station. Left top photo on last December with a news article saying the implementation of station structure reinforcement and safety management. People safety first public spaces. Right on top on this February this with this quotation COVID and ghost cities. Completely opposite meaning. Even simple things can look very different depending on the times and phenomena. So I could guess the social view of corona and the sensitivity of citizen feeling. Due to the current situation, there is more specific citizen voice and involvement for urban system. There are many changes in the appearance of the city due to long period of social distancing. In many countries, still locked down at the social distancing. Many people said that a paradox of COVID pandemic. No microdose, clean air, clean street, and no people. Or someone said new baby boom era for land animals and sea animals because there's no people walking and working and roaming social activities. This is do I like or not? I like to take photos, cities and lights with my smartphone. In daytime, my mobile phone has good enough resolutions, but in nighttime, it's not fully satisfied. So I did expect photos of the clear moon due to light pollution and the fine dust in the air. But one day, I found that something very, very bright and clear moon, the same moon when I saw at my younger ages. Yes, luckily I took photos of the moon, and now I can show you the crystal clear moon on Gangnam Street, the busiest street in Korea. Well, I have a question to you. This is a kind of a positive paradox, or this is just to remind the importance of natural light and role and responsibility of artificial light. One example of role of responsibility changes on urban lighting. Recently, we found interesting requests from city government to provide people counting on specific area like a park. In post-COVID-19, there's increased demand for visiting rate analysis report through smart lighting system. They would like to know how many people gathered to prevent COVID spread. Several local governments are checking and analyzing the situation and status in public spaces. As you know, so lighting is for better night environment, urban safety, and city beautification purpose. One of the main performance of smart lighting is energy saving and lower maintenance costs. But we encountered additional function that we do not count as the role of street lighting. I expect that this kind of new additional function demand will be increasing because of social changes and technology development. Yes, new normal and small lighting. Untake people stay home and detect online or virtual reality cause increase social blues, a bit depressions. More and more a dependence on social media, less and less social cohesion, I don't want to claim this is our new normal. The user of city lights are citizens, definitely, and small lighting should be developed for citizen focus. Even in the new normal era due to the corona, urban lighting should be made up of citizens. In order to have better future urban lighting, changes in the external environment and social situation should be analyzed in more detail to the extension of citizen appreciation for urban lighting. Definition of smart lighting, yes, you can see it in the bottom line. Yeah, network and the hyper-connected lighting solution for better performance, flexibility, scalability, and high energy efficiencies. Momentum, yes, on small lighting perspective, I think that the current situation could be momentum, a new turning point in urban lighting. In particular, the development of smart lighting through the evolution of technology and the expansion of smart cities promotes the full networking with other devices and upgrading of the diversity of smart lighting. They can provide environmental protection, lighted urban safety, life convenience, and emotional stability and social solidarity. Yes, relation between smart lighting and real light technology for new application convergence. Smart lighting and real light technology. From smart home system, biotechnology, big data creation, to space utilizing, these are quite different terminology and application. But this is some movement to be integrated in a future urban lighting plan. We have a good example in Seoul City. I can say that the urban light policy of Seoul City tried to cover them all in a plan. They show that through the future urban lighting execution, city contribute the protection of ecosystem, improvement of people's life quality, upgrade the value of Seoul City, and lead optimum energy saving, post big data creation hub as a core infrastructure of a smart city. When it comes to the direction of a future urban lighting, a good example is a smart lighting system. It's very easy that are becoming increasingly focused on technology development because of faster social changes today. Korea government is major customer for street lighting system already moved from smart street lighting to smart pole system. Even with the very initial stage of smart lighting installation in Korea, they knew that smart pole will have critical role for smart city development. Yes, as a core part of smart city infrastructure, they push early introduction of smart pole in Korea. The definition of smart pole is yes, pole-based solution with hardware and software. Smart pole has features like interoperability with other smart devices, compatibility with other software, API, and accessibility with other application, and scalability with potential functions, and in result, big data creation. This is a very complicated terminology, but in other words, simple word, we may put some different criteria for smart pole definition. I have some example. A smart pole case in southwest city of Korea is that interact with the other smart device like a CCTV camera, electronic vehicle, smart charging system, environment sensors, weather information data compatibility for the road and the street safety. The city with this new pilot project, they look for the scalability data convergence with other information source and the big data creation. Let's wait and see what happened on this city. They just start, so we can find in the early next year the performance, the result of this city. Yeah, this is a concept of smart lighting based on eye to eye, infrastructure announced 2 years ago by the Korean government. The function and the role of smart lighting and smart pole for smart city construction are specified in this pages slide. At the time of announcement, actually there was some concern about the reality execution timing. But thanks to the government support and the commercial development, now we are getting positive outlook for smart lighting platform plan eye to eye. So for this one, we can wait and see. This is for 2023 plan. So we have more 2 more hours, 2 years. I mean, so we can have a good chance to see the performance of a Korean government. Yes, a smart urban lighting portfolio can be largely classified as indoor lighting, road lighting, landscape lighting, and sport and special lighting. First, I'd like to talk about indoor lighting and special lighting. Is rather easier than outdoor lighting. With the development of lighting control technology and the application of wavelength band characteristics of light, the lighting industry, which used to apply visible light bands, is rapidly increasing in utilization from ultraviolet to infrared. In addition, demand for interlocking operation between lighting and electronics is increasing thanks to the convergence technology with electronic devices. And you may hear many times, let's say, UVC to kill coronavirus 99.999%, and infrared LED for small firm. I heard many times from the Middle East, they looking for the very clean food through the smartphone. So we expect that this kind of a extended a wavelength solution could be part of a future urban lighting. Yes, let me move on to the street lighting application. Climate changes and environmental risks are causing many issues or problems on the road. Since recent years, multiple car accidents have occurred frequently on highways and tunnel entrance. Severe traffic accidents are increasing due to invisible thin ice on the road, we just call a black ice, and thick and heavy fog on the bridge. In order to solve this climate change related traffic accident, in February this year, Korean government planned to use various solutions such as installing power heat cable under the surface of the road to melt ice on the road. But as you can imagine, that this solution requires huge budget and many labor costs. On the contrary, on view of a future lighting industry, this could be one of opportunity to use small lighting solution with the other technology. So as far as I know, so some uh, companies, they try to develop a climate change solution, a small lighting. So we could wait and see. In addition, due to the economic recession and the lockdown, vehicles and pedestrians are drastically reduced at night time, especially in provincial areas and the industrial complex. Well, we don't need to have full bright street lighting on empty street. Yes, it's also could be opportunity to reduce energy with smart solution without compromising street safety. In a more specific case for tunnel lighting, this is a smart tunnel lighting cases to entrance road and a tunnel safety by combining movement detection, illuminance sensing, vehicle speed detection, and weather information sharing. Many developments support from various technology to have safe tunnel lighting application. This is still under development. Of course, some cases already installed, so we are still on the monitoring the performance. Yes, we have a heavy traffic volume, sometimes low traffic volume, and a heavy fog and a heavy rain, black ice on traffic accident. We have many events on the highway and national roads across the road country, but this could be monitored and managed in a real time with one platform. They just go one platform. Yeah, the smart street lighting solution works on its own without case by case interference from the management team. Of course, all operational status and results are notified to the central management system. So when you see that this screen, you can find that there's all systems integrated. They share the information of entrance of a tunnel. They reduce the speed and they stop the car because of they got information from the entrance of a tunnel. And this is a very interesting example of smart lighting and solar renewable energy technology convergence at Tangjin City in Korea. Tangjin City has benefited from the solution. They first street lighting for pedestrian without damage to the crops due to the light pollution, and there's no need for large-scale civil or electrical engineering for works for the street light pole, and real-time management remotely for management efficiencies, and the budget savings for street lighting system, half size of solar panel, half size capacity of battery, and last visit to the site. Yeah, probably a IoT and an Eco Smart Pole. I've collected example of urban public lighting that in many organizations and media expect in the near futures is an extension of a role of street lighting system for analyzing and responding to the problems and events that may occur in cities, such as improving urban safety and the traffic flow according to the urban characteristic, energy savings, and real-time detection of urban issues. Yeah, you can see many as a street lighting pole, but each pole has their different functions. Yes, a traffic signal has smart traffic signal system, and the flood and the earthquake sensors on the pole, and the odor and the noxious gas sensors on the pole. Yes, it's smart lighting definitely, and the display board system. So they just call the interworking with the various sensor and devices. So this is we just call a public IoT and an Eco Smart Pole. Of course, we're going to have a traffic volume and speed through the smart pole system. As a basic, urban lighting is for city beautification and safety, of course, for the people. Yeah. Urban and safety, a shift from a negative concept for urban safety to a consultative and positive one is needed and required. CPT deceptive is for citizen promising through environment design. I want to call this one instead of crime prevention. So I want to take a city beautification as a social cohesion and social co-creation instead of control, enforcement, broken window, and surveillance. So I want to have this urban lighting a features benefit to the a future urban lighting. Yeah, the role of urban lighting in urban safety and tourism development is yes, absolute. Yeah, this is a genuine. The well-organized urban lighting and the light festival highly contribute to tour business and upgrading city image. Yes, as you consider is screen economic and cultural benefit of a light festival. Optimize their tourist potential to the light festival. So yeah, we have different cultures in a different language and different history in Asia. We have Japan and China, Thailand and Korea, Middle East. We have many countries in Asia Pacific territory. But in the meaning of life, Asia is very important. It means a rich life, happy life, both mentally and physically. Smart city education, smart urban life solution through creative and IoT integrated technology. This is very hardware terminology, but is evolving into a modern community asset and a social component for a small but pleasant and happy life. And a smart technology support its realization. So technology is a supporter, not a hero. Smart lighting direction steps for safety people. The direction of a develop of smart lighting for citizens and urban safety should be developed for the citizen through sufficient prediction and simulation, maximum utilization of existing facilities, and data collection and importance. Requires a symmetrical balanced development of hardware and software technology. On this slide, I want to emphasize a citizen focus. The direction of urban lighting technology should be based on citizen focused benefit. So first line is technology, but ending line is should be for a people. Yes, meaningful small lighting is for citizens through digital technology support. Yes, this is what I call future lighting, urban lighting. But I want to say that a meaningful small lighting, future lighting comes from the girls with hands hurt. Yep. Thank you.